family, welcome to my channel. I'm Grace. My brand name is Amazing Angels 8888, and I'll be doing Pisces reading, and this will reflect for June, for the month of June, for the first week of June, from June 1st to June the 7th. I'm sorry I'm behind. I just created this channel. I love doing readings. I enjoy doing readings, and it's like it's hard for me to get a schedule where I can sit down and do the signs. So I'm gonna try to make them short so that I can get other signs on the time where I'm available. Okay, because I also do personal readings, and so that takes a lot of my time. Plus I have, other work that I do. So bear with me. I'm brand new to this, so I'm trying to find my balance, so to speak, and prioritize and I guess organize my schedule. And being a Saggy, because I'm a Sagittarius, that's a little challenging at times. Not all the time, but at times. I do work well under pressure, and I prefer working under pressure, believe it or not. But when it comes to my readings, I like for you guys to have it within the time that you need to have it, okay? Not during the week of. Okay, so Pisces. Oh, before I start my reading, I just want to send out love and light to the George Floyd family. That what happened was not supposed to happen. My heart goes out to him. What happened to him was pure evil. It shouldn't have happened. And if I could be out there protesting, I would. And sometimes I just want to choose a place to go and protest, believe me. It's very upsetting. Very, very, it broke my heart, but I'm very, very angry as well. So with that said, love and light to the George Floyd family, and to other families who have lost loved ones by police brutality, or just plain evil idiots. Okay, thank you. With that said, again, I'm going to do my reading for my Pisceans, and again, welcome to my channel. I'm brand new. Be patient with me. If the reading resonated with you, great. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. I'm brand new, so I'm just putting videos out there. I love them. I love doing the readings, and I hope that I will be able to help many of you out there, or at least one person. I hope it resonates with you. Okay, so my Pisceans, and just for my I guess peace of mind, I had already done your reading, but something happened with the video and I had to restart it, and so I just went ahead and did a new deck. Okay, a new spread. And I do the spread of the Celtic Cross. For those of you who don't know the Celtic Cross, it covers pretty much everything: your love life, your career, your health. So whatever the spirits want to inform you on, that's where you're going to be informed in. So I hope that this resonates with many of you out there. It's a very good spread from what I see already. And I do prepare. I send out my prayers and I sage my area. So here we go. Okay, so Pisces, this is not gender specific. Okay, so male or female, not gender specific. Your overall energy from the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. You have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. There could be a message coming to you, or it could be someone just blowing smoke. Maybe you're involved in some gossip. Okay, that's my gossip card. So either you're part of that gossip, or the gossip is about you. Also on the top of the deck is the King of Cups. Ooh la la. Okay, Cups is about love. All right, So now, this is your overall energy, is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, if you look at it, I don't know if you can see it really well. Okay, that's you walking away, retreating from some type of dilemma, conflict. Okay, you're just like, I don't want to deal with this. I have other stuff that I need to take care of. I'll come back to this if I want to come back to this, okay? What's crossing it is the Six of Swords. So you're choosing to get away from the situation, whatever it is, whatever conflict you're in right now. Could be with that gossip thing, with that rumor going on, and you're part of that rumor. You're like in the midst of that. You don't want anything to do with it. Okay, you don't want anything to do with it. You're just like going to calmer waters. You're like whoever's doing that gossip, whoever's chit chatting, you're just like walking away from the situation. You like want to go to calmer waters. Okay. What crowns you is the Star. It's an Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius because there's a lot of air here. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Also, it's crowning you, so you're manifesting. But be careful what you're manifesting, okay? Because whatever you're wishing for, make sure it's positive. So, as an example, if you're wishing to have, let's say a car. You're wishing for a car. Then put out there, the car that you want the car. Be thankful to the universe that you want the car. This is your wishing card. But stay away from negative stuff. So like, don't say like, I wish I didn't have problems with my car. Don't put it out there like that, because you're attracting, your thoughts are attracting your fears. So you don't want to have problems with your car. Guess what? You're going to have problems with your car. So be careful how you attract, okay? Your thoughts need to change, okay? So instead of saying, because you're having problems with your car or whatever, say thank you for my brand new car that I'm getting. Or someone is going to fix my car. Thank you for that person that's fixing my car. Something like that, okay? Issues around you, problems that you might be having, and you have the World that came out in that position, which is position 4. Pretty much, you have it all figured out. You're being like, you're good with where you're at. You know and you feel that what you're manifesting is coming to you, which is why you don't want to deal with the Seven of Swords. You're going away. You're going away. And the Six of Swords, that could be, maybe you're going on a short trip somewhere, okay? So you're like really want to put distance between you and that situation. And you're manifesting that. And with the World coming out, you're going to get what you are wishing for, okay? So in your past, doesn't matter how long it was, it's just in your past, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you might have dealt with some changes, whether they were good or whether they were bad. It don't matter because it was in the past. Only you know the changes that you underwent in your past. Were they good? Were they bad? Are they affecting you right now? Who knows? Are you bringing your past into your present and your future? Think about that. Don't want to bring the past. The only thing you want to bring from your past is the lessons learned. That you do want to bring into your present and into your future. Okay? Within your recent future, you have the Three of Cups. So here you might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This could also be your energy. because I'm doing the reading for Pisces. So there you go. So there's gonna be some kind of celebration. You might be celebrating something very, very soon, okay? It's your celebration card. People coming together, you know, and I guess that makes sense because we're kind of easing off the quarantine, and so now people are just gathering. So you're gonna be gathering. Okay, within your distant future, okay, what is to come in the distance is the Nine of Wands. You're gonna be dealing probably with a Sagittarius. That's your Sagittarius card, or it could be Aries or Leo. And if you're not dealing with that, it's just, if you're not dealing with any of those signs, it just means that you're going to have some kind of a challenge regarding the conflict that you're having with the Seven of Swords. Because even though you're putting distance between you and those issues, it might come back to bite you in the butt, because you, whatever you didn't take care of here might come back over here to kind of like, hello, knock on the door, remember me? We never resolved these issues, okay? These issues are still there. So that's why the, you know, the water's all like, those are ships. But it's just like a little bit of challenges, a little bit of a headache kind of thing. So whatever conflict it is that you're walking away from, make sure you cross your T's and you dot your I's, okay? Make sure that when you walk away from this conflict, that you're walking away because you just, there's nothing else that you can do to solve that situation. Like, you tried everything to solve that situation, but you're just like, you know what, I need to retreat from this because this has turned into drama. But if it's something that you have to deal with, it's better if you deal with it now and not run away from it. Just deal with it now so that it doesn't come back and affect you, okay? Because that's what it's gonna do if you don't take care of this situation, whatever it is, whatever it might be. Okay, and it could do with the gossip, and it could have to do with a person, okay, the King of Cups. So let's see what else we have here. Okay, so yeah, so next to the Nine of Wands is your Temperance card. So this is definitely a Sagittarius. Okay, you're dealing with a Sagittarius. And it's in the 8th position, so it's kind of like in the position of how this person sees you, okay? So they see you as a balanced person, okay? They see you as a balanced person, or someone that is trying to balance themselves, okay? Now again, this is not gender specific. So yeah, you're definitely dealing here, what I see is that you're dealing with a Sagittarius in this, so your person might be a Sagittarius, okay? Yeah, all right. In your 9th position, you have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Okay, in the 9th position, that's where you're dealing with your fears, worries, and anxieties, whatever's in your head right now, whatever has you all concerned. The Nine of Wands is pretty much saying, okay, look, get your stuff together. You know, you have what you need. Let's take action, because you kind of haven't taken action here with the Temperance card being there. See the Temperance? Let me see if I can get it closer. Okay. The Temperance is pouring, you know, water from one cup to another cup because she's trying to see what to do. Okay? What's the next thing that I need to do? What's better at this time, you know? Like, what would be better? Finding the balance. So you do need to balance yourself. If you're indecisive about some situation, And let me tell you, when I was doing your spread, when I was asking my spirit guides and my angel guides to help me in this reading for you, I was getting a lot of like anxiety. I don't know where it was coming from. I'm like, why am I feeling this anxiety? And I can see why. You are dealing with some conflict. You are dealing with some stuff. You do want to get away, but you want to make sure you clear things, okay? You clear things so that they don't come back, and where you're going to have to be forced to face them, and maybe it's going to take more of your time. So here it's saying take some action, okay? Do balance yourself, clear your mind, go on that small trip, whatever it is, even if it's just getting away for a day. But you do need to clear your mind, clear your thoughts, and be careful what you manifest. And take action once you get what you need, your answer that you need. Then take action, okay? And for the final outcome, you have the Queen of Cups as your final outcome. Right, it flew. So you are, you know, sure of yourself. You wear your heart in your sleeve, and that's part of the problem. Sometimes, you know, people can take you for granted, and maybe that's where the conflict lies, because you don't want to be taken for granted anymore. You want clarity. You want to get away from people that are taking you for granted, and that's why you're retreating. That's why you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm not gonna fight this. You're a water sign. You're about emotion, so you need to calm yourself. And you know, we're heading towards a full moon, so there you go. I just got my answer. Thank you, universe. That's why I get anxiety, because as I was doing your reading, I felt your emotions. We're approaching the full moon, and your emotions are all up in, you know, the best way to deal with your emotions during a full moon is by going with the flow, okay? Embrace the full moon. So you need to really, yes, you do need to clear your mind, get away, solitude, close the doors in your room, go for a drive, do whatever you do to seek solitude so that you can become one with the spirit, okay? Become one with the spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to clarify. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the world, please. Let's clarify the world. Okay, so the world is being clarified by the Five of Wands. So yeah, you're dealing with, you're dealing with whatever conflict that you're dealing with. It's trying to get the best of you. People are trying to challenge you. People are trying to compete with you, but you're just like, you know what? Why are you competing? You know, no. You know, it could be your person that just wants to challenge you or just make your life a little difficult, you know, for whatever reason. Insecurities, they're not confident, who knows. Okay, let's clarify the Three of Cups, please. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is being clarified by the Ace of Cups. Okay? So, yeah, you're going to be celebrating probably a new beginning with your other person. Okay? With the Three of Cups being in the 6th position, which is in the near future. Okay? You're going to be, maybe they're going to, you know, with the King of Cups here, okay, with the King of Cups here, they might talk more about their emotions, and you're dealing with the water sign as well, from what I see here, or also a Sagittarius or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And with the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups, that's your Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So you might be dealing with another water sign or a fire sign. Okay. So yeah, it's like maybe you're kind of in conflict with your other person, but they wanna like put the conflict behind them as well, and then just say, you know what, let's start over. Let's you know, let's start new. Okay, let's start new. For those of you that are not in a relationship, you're manifesting someone to come into your life, soulmate, twin flame. So yeah, there's a new beginning coming. There's the King of Cups that's gonna offer you love, to be again a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's clarify the star, please. Let's clarify the star. Okay, so with the star, you are getting the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is the star, that's you manifesting, and this is a Wheel of Fortune. So you are gonna come into some changes, and you already had the Wheel of Fortune in your past, so you know life is about change, right? But you're manifesting this change. You want things to change. You want things to be different. So if you're with your other person right now, and maybe you're like in a trial separation, you want, if you do come back together, you decide to come back together, you want things to be different. You would like a new beginning with this person, but you want them to, you know, leave the drama behind. Okay, whatever rumors they're listening to, or you or them, you know, you don't want any of that. Okay, let's clarify the Temperance, please. Let's clarify the Temperance. And right now I can still, like, my anxiety levels are like, really, when I start messing with my hair, it's because there's a lot of like anxiety going on. Okay, with the Temperance card, you're getting the Judgment card. Okay, so here you're judging the situation. You're judging your relationship. That's why you're like pouring from cup to cup, because you're trying to, yes, you're seeking out balance, but you're also trying to judge the situation. Is this a good thing for me right now? Is this relationship going to be good? Okay, will they stop taking me for granted? Will they, yeah, pretty much, will they stop taking you for granted? Will they will they be more considerate now of my feelings, of my wants? Will they be a little bit more selfless and think about me more so? Like, because you wear your heart in your sleeve, and you give and you give to this individual, but they're not reciprocating, they're not returning the same back to you. Okay, so you know, that's why you feel like they're taking you for granted. And so yeah, you're judging the situation, and you want to know, you really want to know if this is good for you. This is for your higher for your higher good. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Swords, please. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. By the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So here, you've been busy working. You've been busy working on yourself. You're concentrated on your work. You're staying focused on your work. You're staying focused on what's keeping you from being in that conflict. So you're kind of like maybe ignoring the situation, which is probably why when it comes back around, because it's not going to leave, it'll come back around and it's going to make you face it. And it's going to be a little bit more frustrating. So it's better if you deal with it head on now and focus on the issues now, but with a clear mind. Yes, you do need that space to clear your mind, but do go back to it and stand your ground. Okay, pretty much stand your ground. All right. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands. For my Pisceans. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands for my Pisceans. And it's being clarified by the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands. So yeah, the Knight of Wands, remember the card is where you want to take action. Whatever decision you decide to go, you need to take action with it. And it's being clarified by the King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, again, you need to decide what you want to do, decide what you want, stand your ground, and be firm. Okay, because that's what the King of Swords represents. That's the energy that you need right now. So you need to stand your ground. No more beating around the bush. Say it like it is. Okay? Say it like it is. This is what I want. This is what I need. And that's all to it. Okay. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Nine of Wands is being clarified by another nine, the Nine of Cups. Okay, so yeah, this conflict has to do with love. It has you all up in your emotions. It has you all up in your emotions. The full moon, yeah. Who knows, right? Who knew? So yeah, the Nine of Cups. Whatever conflict it is that you're having with your person is like has to do with either they're communicating the wrong thing to you or they're not communicating at all. Or one day they say this, but then their actions say another thing. And that's where you're having issues. And that's where the conflict is coming from. They say, yes, I love you. Here I am. Look at me. Hello, I'm here. But then it's all talk. Okay. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. And it's the Eight of Wands. You want to move forward. with or without your person. You just want to move forward. You want to move. You could also be looking at relocating. And with the Six of Swords that's challenging you, you might end up taking or making a move. So right now your focus is on, yes, you're wanting to whatever it is that you're manifesting, if it's you're manifesting for this person to, you know, stop being so cold, so distant, so that you can move forward together. But you're okay to move forward alone. Which is why you're staying focused on other things, on your job and all that. Okay. Whatever change is coming on the Wheel of Fortune, it's coming in fast. Okay, it's coming in fast. And this has to do with the fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And it's gonna be a fast thing with the Wheel of Fortune. That change is gonna happen. It's gonna happen fast.
Yeah.
So some kind of movement. I'm doing a video. What? Yeah.
I'll take a shot first.
Sorry, got interrupted. Where was I? Yeah, that Wheel of Fortune, that change, it's gonna come in and it's gonna be a fast kind of movement. So yeah, you might be traveling. You might be traveling or relocating. Or it could be your partner, your other person. Some kind of, whatever the change is, it's going to come in fast. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. And you have the World again. You got the Seven of Swords being clarified by the World. And this is the World. You got it on the 4th position. So this person that you are in conflict with, they do want the same thing you want. They're just a little difficult. The passion is there, but they do want what you want. Okay, they do want what you want. They are gonna make the changes that they need to make to keep this relationship going. And because they do want to celebrate with you, they do want a new beginning with you. They want to, like, let's have a clean slate. Let's move on to the Nine of Cups. Yes, it's been challenging, but we can do this. And don't be so harsh, Pisces, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. You know, if they say they're gonna do the changes that they need to do for themselves, if they're doing it for themselves, then that's great. But don't be so judgy, okay? We're not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. If you're gonna give them a chance, give them a chance, but don't be judging them. Don't be cold. It could be vice versa, okay? It could be maybe them doing it to you. But someone here is being a little judgy. Someone here is being a little cold. Someone here is being distant. So stop all that bull. Accept each other the way you are. Don't try to change one another. Unless, of course, they have like some bad habits that just, then yeah, okay. There's something here that they're working on. Maybe you're also working on yourself. Everybody needs to work on the self, especially when we're operating from the ego. When we're operating from the ego, we can be very, very selfish. When we're operating from the spirit, we are selfless. We put others before ourselves in a healthy way. Okay, you always have to have that balance, which is why the temperance is here. Yes, okay, we have to have a balance. We are there for others, but it's a give and take and give and take. It's not just give and give and give. Okay, both of you have to be in that energy where you both are giving to one another. But if one of you is just taking, yeah, I could see why there's conflict. And I can see why one of you has to change that about yourself. Okay, let's see what the angels, I hope this is resonating. I know I'm going a little speedy, but that's my energy today, I'm telling you. Something about you Pisceans. You Pisceans are always on the go. Hence, the Eight of Wands, on the go. You are like, you have this energy like your chemistry makeup is like you're being injected with some type of steroid. And that's how I feel right now. I feel like, I have that like rush. I don't know if this is resonating with someone, but some of the Pisceans that I've dealt with in my past or in my life, I have a lot of, not a lot, but I do have some Piscean energy around me with friends, family, and I'm telling you, always on the go, always, always, always. What message do you have for my Pisceans regarding this reading, angels? What energy do you have for my Pisceans regarding this spread? What energy do you have for my Pisceans regarding this spread? Okay, one more shuffle. What message do you have for my Pisceans regarding this spread? Okay. You have the disruption. You have the universe. Wow. Two major arcana cards. And you have the triumphant success. Okay, these are the messages that the angels have regarding your spread. So I hope that this is resonating with some of you. I hope you can see it from there, because I can see a reflection of the light. Okay, so this is the disruption. Now for this one, I do have to get the book, because these have messages. And I have to get my glasses. Actually, these were my late husband's glasses. It was funny because when he bought his glasses, I didn't need glasses when he bought these. And when the first time I saw him wearing them, I was like, what? Get out of here. And so now I'm wearing them. He's probably like, I can feel his presence, like saying, haha, get out of here. Okay, so you have two major arcana cards. 16, disruption. What message is that? Let's see. 57. Okay. So I'm gonna read this, okay? A sudden, and by the looks of it, in the traditional tarot, this could be the Tower card. Okay, so let's see. A sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teachers. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, and interrogate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. And like I said, in the traditional Tower deck, it's the Tower card. So yeah, pretty much what did I say? You got the Wheel of Fortune, change is coming, and it's gonna happen fast, okay? And you know, when people see the Tower card or the Death card or even the Wheel of Fortune card, they right away freak out. They're like, oh crap. I know, I'm one of those, you know. When I read my own cards, I'm like, oh God. Why? Because you know what? We become complacent where we are in our life, pretty much, okay? In our relationships, in our jobs, we become complacent. And from what I see here, maybe those of you who are already in a relationship, maybe you or your other person became complacent with one another where you didn't have to really try anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, she knows I love her, he knows I love him, we don't need to try. Yeah, we do. We do. We can't take each other for granted. All right? Remember that. Don't take one another for granted. And so this change that's going to happen, it's like you read the messages from the angels saying it's going to be a good change. Okay? This is going to shake you up a little. But you have to deal with it. What did I say over here with the Nine of Wands? With the Nine of Wands, within your distant future. If you don't deal with this conflict over here, it's gonna come back and bite you in the butt. It's gonna get in your face. It's gonna get on your face, in front of you, and it says, "Hey, remember me?" All right. So this is a Tower moment. So the message was very clear. Take care of whatever it is that you need to take care of. Okay. Just deal with your issues. Don't run away from them. Yes. Put some separation when you're not thinking straight or where you're not balanced, but don't ignore it completely. Do come back to it once you clear your mind, clear your head, and become one with the Spirit, where you're operating from the Spirit and not from the ego. Okay? Not from the ego. Okay, so you have two other messages. You have the universe. All right, the universe is like the world card, I believe. So it's 3 world cards you have already. Okay, 67. These are good messages from the angels. I hope it's resonating with someone because I really love this message. Okay. You've come far on your journey and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you've strived for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. The world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. I still believe that. They also believed that these souls shined so brightly to guide others through the darkness, and so too can your wise soul. And in the traditional tarot card is the world. You got the world on the fourth position. You got the world as a clarifier, and now you got the world as your message from the angels. Voila! I've never had a reading like this, guys, and this is awesome. My Pisceans, wow, this is really cool. So, all in all, what you're manifesting, make sure it's good. Make sure it's for your highest good. Leave out the negative thoughts. Everything will come together. Because why? Because the universe has your back. And it's been clarified 3 times. Wow. 3 times it's been clarified. 3 times. Can't get any more clear than that. Can't clarify more than that. If you were in doubt, don't be no more. All right. Now, the last message you got from the angels is a triumphant success. And here you got the 2 major arcana cards. You got a lot of major arcana cards in your spread, let me tell you. So you are not alone in this journey. You are being guided by your spirit guides, big time. Okay. So this is your mental, okay? Wait. Take that back. Yeah, it is. This is your mental. This has to do with your thoughts. Mental, your thoughts. Okay. 113. Okay. The first of the mental cards signifies that new beginnings and exciting challenges may be before you. By utilizing your strength, willpower, determination, and focus, there's the potential for you to reign triumphant in many areas of your life. In traditional tarot, this card represents the Ace of Swords. That's the Ace of Swords. Okay. And since a sword is double-edged, it can cut through all the barriers that hold you back if it's done constructively and with precision. Remember that there's another side to the blade. If you're rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to yourself and others. Always pause and think before you act. This card is a reminder to vanquish negative thoughts from your mind. Strengthen and tap into your mental powers and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. What have I been saying throughout your whole reading? Clear your mind. Have positive thoughts. Don't think anything negative, because you're going to be attracting that. So the message is quite simple, my lovely Pisceans. You're on the right track. If you were doubting yourself, seek solitude. Okay, seek solitude. The answer will come to you. In regards to your love life, just communicate with your other person. Be the King of Swords in this one. Stand your ground. And if they cannot meet you halfway, then you decide what you want to do. Are you going to move forward together, or are you going to move forward alone and seek a new journey? Seek a new love. Okay? But by the looks of it, both of you do want to celebrate together. Both of you do want a new beginning. And so, what are you waiting for? Okay? Change is coming. And it's coming fast. You might be relocating. You might be relocating together. Who knows? But it's here and it's done, and I love you. Thank you. This is for the week of June 1st to June 7th. If it resonates with you, great. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It would really, really help me greatly. It'll help my self-esteem a lot. I just started this channel, but I've been doing tarot readings for the past 2 years. Going on two and a half, okay. But I was born with a gift, and like so many of us who are born with gifts, sometimes in the environment that we grow up in, we're not I'm not gonna say we're not using our gifts, but in different situations, maybe our upbringing with our families with different beliefs, especially when they're religious, they keep you from pursuing or growing, not pursuing, but growing that gift that you were born with. And so that's what happened to me in my case. So I've always had that gift. I just never nourished it. I put it in the back burner, like it was in the back because I couldn't use it, because people weren't comfortable with my gift, so to speak. And so I just learned to just not rely on my gift. And it didn't quite work that way, because I just started, I'm like, no, I'm gonna be using my gift. And I had started using my gift. I just I hadn't started reading the tarots. But now that I'm reading the tarots, I love it. I really, really, really do. I've always had, ever since I was a little girl, I connected with my spirit guides. I just didn't know back then that they were my spirit guides. I didn't know. And but now I do. I've been awakened, so to speak. Well, I have been awakened. I'm all about energy now. I'm all about spirit. I'm just overwhelmed with this passion that I'm using now, and I love it. I wish it was my full-time job. Let me tell you. This is just, I just started, so I do personal readings. So if you want to contact me regarding this, if you want an extended reading regarding this, I would be honored to do that reading. And right now I am having a special. I don't know how long I'm going to have that special for, but right now I do have a special for $20 for a reading, and my readings are pretty extensive. I cover a lot. I do relationship readings, I do career readings, I do health readings, I do my angel readings. I do how the rest of the year is gonna go readings. So it's a lot for the price. And like I said, I don't know for how long I'll have that price, so take advantage. So that's why I'm falling kind of behind on my readings right now for the zodiacs. I do want to get a schedule, and once I set, maybe I'll do you know, three zodiac signs a day. I'm hoping that I can do that, as long as I keep them below an hour. Other than that, I thank you for tuning into my channel, Amazing Angels 8888. My name's Grace. If the reading resonated with you, I'm so happy. Put it on the comments. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Maybe the next one will. If you are a cross watcher, I don't want to, you know, discourage you not to tune into a different zodiac sign other than yourself. And I don't want to discourage you, but sometimes you get conflicted messages. What is not meant for you is not meant for you. So I'm not going to discourage you. If you want to do that, do it. But my experience with that is that it's conflicting. And so many people that are cross-watching, they're like, well, you know, and so they take that to heart, and then they go to their partner and say, well, I know you have a third-party situation, or I know you're not really into me. And so, you know, you're not being fair to your other person, because they're like, what are you talking about? Where are you getting this information from? So I don't want to discourage you, but I'm not going to encourage you. I just, you know, just stick to your readings, to your general readings. Now remember, these are just general readings. That's why I say, if it resonated, I hope it does, because this was a beautiful reading. A beautiful reading. I mean, wow. And then with the energy that I had to, like I tell you, my anxiety levels were like, and yeah. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I am an amateur, so I don't have my remote yet. The stores are still closed where I need to go and buy it, and I don't like to order online. So thank you, Pisceans. I love you. The universe has you, babes.